Hi everyone. What? Hey everyone. So today I thought I would sit down and I would share with you guys my top 10 favorite skincare items that I use on a daily basis. And I incorporate in my everyday routine. And if it's not every day, it's every other day, or it's something that I repurchase probably multiple times. All of these come from Sephora, if not all of them. I'm just a Sephora kind of girl. I do shop at Ulta, don't get me wrong, but Sephora is just, my thing. Some people are more Ulta, some people are more Sephora. I lean more towards Sephora, but I do shop at Ulta sometimes. I just tend to find my stuff that I want on hand at my nearest Sephora, where Ulta is a little bit further, so that's kind of why I go more for Sephora. But we'll get on into this video. So if you all want to stay and see my top 10 favorite skincare items, stay tuned. So the first item that I have is my Clarisonic, and I love this thing. It is the Mia. It is the Clarisonic Mia. I did have, before this one, I had another one. I think it was like the original one. I had that one for years. When I say years, I mean a very long time. Like I'm so surprised that it was still running. But I really wanted to get me a new one, so I gave my old one to a friend. I loved it so much that I decided to purchase a new one, and I just decided to get the Clarisonic Mia this time because there's different ones, but I just decided to get this one. And I do have the different brush heads for this as well. So I use this one, to wash my face, but also use the other brush head that does my foundation. I don't use that one as much just because sometimes it's a little bit quicker to, just grab a beauty blender or just a regular brush. But I do like it, so this is multiple purpose. But for this video, we're talking about skincare. This honestly, I love it. I usually what I do with this, because I don't want to ruin the brush heads. There's a little hair on it. Because I don't want to ruin the brush heads. I normally, take my makeup off and then I use my cleanser to, with this. So it kind of deep cleans, or if I have like a really deep cleaner, like exfoliator, I'll use one of these brushes as well, just to kind of help get all that out. Because, I mean, I wear a lot of makeup, and I know before I started using this, I would break out constantly because I wouldn't get completely all my makeup off, and this just makes sure that that I do get all my makeup off. So it is a little bit more pricey, so and there's probably dupes out there that you can go to Walmart or other places and probably get one for a little bit cheaper, which because not everybody has the money to go out and purchase this one, because I believe this one was $100 and something. I'm not for sure. I would have to look that up. But I know if you're a skincare person, this is something I would highly recommend that you invest in, because it does last a long time. This honestly, like I said, my other one, it lasted me years, like years. I had that one since back in high school, and I've been graduated for 4 years now, so it's probably getting close to, it was about 8 years old, to be honest. It was probably 8 years old, and maybe a little bit older. But I just know this works and it is worth the money. So the second thing that I'm going to show for you guys is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. And this is what it looks like. And this necessarily is not a makeup remover. It's a cleanser, but I use it as a first makeup remover. My skin is so sensitive, and anything I can use can break me out so bad. So I've tried everything from, you know, Glam Glow, Pharmacy, Clinique, and I just, you know, it's hard for me to find something that I really like, especially with skincare. My skin, like I said, is so sensitive. I can't just use any old thing. This one lasts me a month or two. This one lasts me a couple months. Definitely 2 months at least. And this is, you know, it's for sensitive skin. In it, you know, it doesn't have any like harsh chemicals in it and stuff like that. That's what I love about it. And I've had no problems with this. This does not irritate my skin at all. And it usually gets all my makeup off. So I have no complaints about this. So if you have sensitive skin, I recommend this one right here so much. Just because if I know the struggle, I know what people go through, because anything will set your skin on fire and, you know, break you out, and that's just not something that you want. You want skincare to improve your skin, and I understand. So this is the one that I've really, like I said, I went through, I don't know how many going trying to find this one, but this one is amazing, and yeah, so I would recommend this one. So now the third one, that's like 5. The third one that I'm going to show you guys, and I do not have the full size because I recently ran out of it. So I had to, luckily I had a sample size that I got. It is the Murad Clarifying Cleanser. It is the acne one. And our Sephora here, I don't know if any Sephora's, but I know our Sephora here in our mall is not open yet. And so I've not been able to repurchase a lot of my skincare, you know, and stuff that I'm running out of. So I had stretched my big bottle out as long as I could. And I was like, okay, it is completely gone. So I was so lucky, and I had found one in my little stash I have over here of my samples. And I was like, thank goodness, because like I said, I struggle with skin and acne and breakouts. Even at 22 years old, I have the worst time. And this is the only thing that I have found that has worked for me. And honestly, my Sephora, they are amazing. And I'll come in there and I was like, hey, listen, this is what's going on. I've tried everything. What can you tell me that can fix this? And you can probably ask some of the girls that work there, you know, my skin, oh my goodness, I was so broke out. Like, I thought I had went through that stage, my skin was finally getting better, and all of a sudden, my skin was like, bam, like it was like boulders. And I was just struggling, and I was like, what can you tell me? Like, I used to use I think it was Neutrogena from Walmart, and it just wasn't doing it anymore. Like it kind of calmed it down, but it was not getting rid of it. And I had tried Proactive, it did not work. And I tried another skin acne clearing, and all it did was dry my face out to high heavens. And it was so like, my skin was just, it was awful. Like it just, it was like the desert had hit me and stayed there. I don't know if that's even a good statement to even, I don't know. But anyways, but I know, you know, and I would, and like, you know, I was playing sports and stuff. So, you know, when I sweat and stuff, it was burning. Like it literally burnt when I was using it. Because it dried my skin out so much. So I had to stop using all that stuff because it really hurt, you know. My acne was gone, but the side effects was I had really dry skin and it was painful. So years later, you know, I graduated, you know, cosmetology school. So I started going in the salon, all this stuff, and, you know, working in there, it gets hot, it gets sweaty. I mean, you're constantly doing something. So I guess that might have contributed to my acne coming back, and I was really oily and all that stuff. So I went into Sephora one day and I talked to some of the girls in there, and they was like, listen, this is what I use. I know everybody that's used this, it's amazing. I have had no complaints from it. And what did I do? I'm like, okay. And they're like, you don't want a sample? I'm like, give it to me. Like, if that's what it does, give it to me. Like, it has to work. I said, I'm willing to try anything. So I purchased this, of course, not this. Or honestly, I think they recommended me. It was a set. It was like a kind of like a intro set. It had a full size one of these, and then it had the lotion and the something else, and then the little spot thing for, you know, little acne breaks that just kind of come up. And it was actually a really good deal. And like, here, try the whole skincare line and see if you like it. You know, it's kind of a better deal. And so that's what I did. So let me just tell you, this stuff is amazing. Like, it works wonders. And I will never use anything else. This stuff has done so many wonders for my skin. And I'm loving not having, I still get, you know, breakouts every now and then. I mean, I'm human, I'm a woman, but this stuff is amazing and it has changed my life. When I say that, like, I'm literally mean, like, it changed my life. Like, I hated my skin. Like, I look back at pictures and it's just, it makes me kind of sad, to be honest. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how bad it was. But I will let you know, one kind of downside of this is you have to, it dries your skin out. I mean, you know, because it is, like, it's getting all that oil and, you know, cleaning that face and stuff like that. So it will dry your skin out, but I just use really good moisturizers, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm going to get off this subject of this one, like, because y'all can tell this is literally, out of any of this that I say, if I had to only choose one, it would be this right here. This is something that I would choose before anything else, like makeup and everything. Like, this is my ride or die right here. Okay, so kind of going along with the same in the Murad. So this, you know, kind of went with this. It is the Acne Controlled Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment, and it's with that Murad line. As you can tell, it's still full. I've had this for a while, because, you know, when you get one little breakout, you just get a little bit, you put it on there, and honestly, by morning, it's gone. I don't get as many breakouts as I used to, so I don't have to use this as much, but this stuff right here is amazing, and I would recommend this. I would recommend that whole Murad Acne line. Honestly, any of their line is pretty good. So this stuff, like I said, wonders. So now going on to my next one, and it is a skincare / body care, but I thought I would include this because I literally use this every single day and it smells amazing. So this is a Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel, and this is what it looks like. This stuff smells like the beach. It smells so good. Like, I come out of the shower, like, I just, like, you know, just smelling myself. I'm like, I smell amazing. And anybody that comes over and they take a bath, they get into this stuff and, like, it's like halfway gone by the time they leave. And I'm like, what happened to all my stuff? You know, they're like, oh, I got your stuff. It smells so good. I was like, I know. That's why I use it. Like, you just used half of my body wash. They're like, but it smells so good. I'm like, I know, you know? So, but honestly, this does amazing. It leaves my skin really, you know, moisturized, and, like, it doesn't dry my skin out. Like, you know. Okay, so I hope it don't look too different in here. My camera kind of went off, so bear with me, guys. So, but like I was saying, this stuff is amazing. It leaves your skin feeling so good. You smell good, and it gets you clean. I mean, it is a little bit more pricier, but it lasts me pretty good. You know, it lasts me a pretty long time, you know, because I don't sit there and squirt all of it out. You know, I might change my mind later on when, you know, Boone gets older. So, because, you know, kids, they get in the bathtub, they like to get your shaving cream and your bath wash and just play in it. So maybe when he gets old enough to start doing that, this mama might try to change her mind. But as of right now, he can't do that, and I'm going to splurge on my body wash because it's good stuff and I love it. So yeah, but that's all I gotta say about that one. So okay, so my next one is going to be this the Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. And this is what it looks like. And honestly, every time, I don't want to say I use this every single night, but at least 3 times a week because I don't want to use it too much. But you can either leave this on overnight, put some on your face, leave it on overnight, and then, you know, wake up the next morning and rinse it off. Or you can leave it on there for about 10 minutes and then take it off. And that's what I usually do, just because I don't like to leave stuff on my skin overnight unless it's like a moisturizer, just because, you know, my skin is prone to break out and everything's going to irritate it. So this stuff, honestly, just doing it for 10 15 minutes, when I get out of the shower, after I use this and after I clean my face, this stuff makes my face feel so much better. And honestly, I've not found another one like this that I absolutely would just love and repurchase. Like, I have a lot of great masks that I use, but this one is my favorite so far, and it does wonders on my face, and you can tell a difference the first time you use it. And that's what I like, was when as soon as you get done using it, you can tell a difference. It's not something that it's going to take 5, 6, 7 uses to see the results. Like, you can feel it as soon as you get done using it the very first time. So this stuff does wonders, and it also helps, especially with the dry skin. It does wonders. So the next one that I have for you guys is another Murad product, and it is the Murad, however you say it. I don't know, I cannot speak today. It's the hydration. It is the moisture for your eyes, and this is what it looks like. And I just put this on my eyes right here at nighttime, and because like I said, you know, with this acne wash and stuff like that, my skin, and especially, you know, where it's winter, it's got a lot drier, and so this stuff right here helps me put hydration back in there, especially where you use a lot of makeup. That's the word. And so, you know, it kind of starts to get dry and kind of cakey under here. So this really helps kind of plump those eyes, under eyes, the bags. Guys, oh my goodness, it's been a long day. But it helps those under eyes kind of look, you know, just fresh and hydrated and kind of back to life. So I definitely need this, especially, you know, when I was younger. I'm like, skincare, who needs skincare? My skin is amazing. You know, I'm young, I'm looking good, I don't have wrinkles. I'm getting older. I know 22 is not that old, but I can already tell the difference in my skin, and I just want to keep it looking good. I don't want to get to my 40s and 50s and be like, I wish I would have, you know, started when I was younger. So this stuff, this is honestly the only eye cream that I have really, that I've really enjoyed. A lot of them I put on it and I don't feel a difference. I'm like, is this even working? But this one I can feel it, you know, I can feel it, you know, going in my skin and it doing a good job. So this one I highly recommend, and it does a wonderful job. So I have 3 more products left. And the last 3 are my favorite moisturizers. I use a lot. You can ask my husband. I probably have between 10 and 20 moisturizers just sitting on my makeup desk here. I'm a moisturizer freak. I don't know. I don't think I could ever use that many moisturizers in one day or one of my lifetimes. I only get one lifetime, but I could ever use that many. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. It's just something about skincare that I tend to like just, oh, this sounds good. Okay, let me try this. I just keep grabbing it. I'm like, I'll use that. Okay. But my top 3 moisturizers that I typically use on a daily basis, at least one in the morning and one at night. If not, you know, I use them all of these 3 during the week when I do my makeup. So the first one that I have here is, it's a little bit dirty. I tried to clean them, but before I showed you, but it's the Peter Thomas Roth. It is the Water Drench, the Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. And this stuff literally is, if you've never used this, you all need to get you some of this. It is, I believe at Sephora, it is $52. I'm not for sure. It's between $50 and $60. But like I said, it goes a long way. Well, I didn't say that, but I'm saying that. It does go a long way, especially when you have 55 moisturizers. They all last. But this one, when I put on my face, it's just like life comes to my face. It's just like so moisturizing, so plumping. I'm like, I can literally feel it, you know, doing its job. And when I put my makeup over this, I have a really good skin day, and a really good makeup day too. And this stuff is just like, it just, when you touch your face, it's like velvet. It's just like, oh my gosh, my skin is so soft. It's like a baby's bottom. And so this stuff right here, you can't go wrong with it. And I'm not for sure. Yeah, it says right here it's for all skin types. Cause I tend to, in the summer, I kind of get a little bit more greasy, just cause, you know, you're sweating and it's summer and you're, you know, stuff like that. So I'm trying to get stuff that can kind of be like for combination skin, so I don't have to use some in the winter and some in the summer, so things don't ruin. So so I can use both and get uses out of both seasons. So this one right here is one of my favorites, and I would recommend for anybody, to be honest. Okay, so this one right here is the Sunday Riley Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. And this stuff, oh my gosh, let me tell you something. This gives you that dewy look that you want. Like, it's a moisturizer, but it also, it's really dewy. So if I really want to have like one of those summer days when I don't really set my face with powder, I just kind of want like a glowing look, you know, just kind of fresh glow look. You know, I just put a little bit of bronzer on, a little bit of highlighter, and go out the door. This is what I use. And especially with it being starting to get summer now, you know, going out on the boat and, you know, just getting up and hanging out with my son and going over to his grandma's, you know, and stuff like that. This, I just put it on there, put some of my tin moisturizer on, put a little of the cream bronzer on, and I go. And it just leaves your face looking so, it don't leave you shiny. That's not the word. It just, I don't know, you just glow. And I've had so many compliments when I use this one and I do my makeup that way, because it just looks, you just look like, almost like youthful skin. And I love this one because it's just, why can't I think today? Like, I know I love these products because I use them every day. And the thing about this one is, it's just, it's kind of more slick. You can feel it. You know, it's not like this one over here. It's like velvet. This one's kind of, this one is a little bit thicker. It's a lot more thicker, where the Peter Thomas Roth is a lot, you know, lighter, you know, more airy, I guess you would say. It's not as thick. It's not going to be as heavy on the skin. It's going to really get into that skin and put moisture in this. Where this one is a little bit thicker. It's a little bit thicker consistency. And I guess that's what kind of gives you that dewy, and it just kind of, it doesn't really sit on top of the skin. I'm not trying to say that, but it definitely, you can tell that it's on your face because it, you know, it gives you that real good hydration, that really good moisture that you want. So, and then my last product that I have, and I'll let you all get off this video, but it's probably everyone's favorite. This is what you see all over YouTube. Is probably the most talked about product, is the Tatcha Water Cream, and it looks like this. Now, I think maybe this one's probably the most priciest out of all 3 I showed you. I think this one's $68. And and this one, I really enjoy it. It's like I said, it's a lighter weight moisturizer. I think it's probably the lightest weight out of all three of them. So it's honestly, when it says water cream, it feels like water. I put it on my hands and put it on my face, and it literally just feels like you were putting water. That's how I interpret it. It honestly is just so lightweight. It just feels like it just goes into that skin, and it's just automatically, like, your face just kind of boom, like it's just like it just lifts up and plumps you up, and I really enjoy it. Especially, you know, this is especially really good to go into your makeup during the day. It does not, you know, it's not, because some of those moisturizers that you put on at night is so heavy, and you wouldn't want to put that underneath your, you know, your makeup, because it could cause, you know, kind of like some, you know, like ball up and kind of cakiness, you know, because you put too much stuff underneath your makeup, like too heavy and stuff. So if you don't have a good foundation, like you have too much there, your foundation and bronzer and everything that you put on top of that is just going to look, you know, just keep caking it on. So all I like about this one is it's very lightweight. It goes into the skin well, and I don't have problems putting makeup over it. I've never had issues with it, you know, affecting my makeup. I've tried different foundations with it, and every time I get a really good outcome. And it makes my makeup look really amazing, and it helps, especially with my dry patches, especially right here, and you know, right here on my chin that I tend to have right now. It really does its job, and it makes my makeup look really well. And yeah, so you could probably even use this one at nighttime as well if you wanted a lighter weight moisturizer. I just tend to use mine during the day underneath my makeup as a kind of like a primer, as you would say, because I don't always use makeup primers. I usually use moisturizers, especially because it's a little bit faster to put it on there and go. But that was all I have for you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this little, I don't know, this kind of video. We'll see when I edit it how long this is going to be. My last one was like 40 minutes long, and I was like, this was not supposed to be that long. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this one, and let me know if you want me to start doing kind of more videos like this, like my favorites, and I can do like my favorite makeup, my favorite hair care products, or anything like that. Do not judge my hair right now. Hopefully soon I get to go back to work and we can do something with this hair, because right now it's been since August since I have even touched my hair. It's because I was pregnant with baby Boone. So yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.